Hello everyone. Now we're going to begin a Planet Zoo how-to for franchise. Last video I kind of didn't do much for the game other than I kind of, put some plants and made this habitat and that's about it.
Why is your voice deeper?
It always does that. I do that to project onto the damn thing. Anyways, you are being recorded, you know.
I know.
Okay. God, exposing me for my cliches. No, okay,
He's trying to be
so
more manly. No, I'm
more
kidding.
manly, yeah.
I'm
Those
kidding.
manly. Anyways, um, so you got your menus. Here's the zoo menu. You do veterinary research, unlock things for animals, and learn about diseases. Staff menu. You kind of know their happiness, their energy, and their high workload. So I might need to get another vendor. This one will be on standby, but to kind of balance out the workload. You have the caretakers that clean up the park. You have the keepers that feed the animals. The mechanics that keep the machines running. The security guards that don't do shit for any reason. The vendors that sell things. And the vet that like transports animals and stuff like that. And then you have work zones you can subscribe them to if you want, but I never do. I mean, they can be more efficient that way, but I say screw it. But anyways, oh cool. I've got these two animals. I just started this zoo. This is a franchise zoo. Your franchise points carry over, or your ecology points, conservation credits.
Oh my lord. Nobody wants Bulbasaur.
Yeah,
Nobody wants him. It's like,
yeah.
what did Bulbasaur do to you? Oh my god, I traded a Bulbasaur for a Bulbasaur.
Yeah,
I'm like, really?
that's usually how it works.
Eh.
Anyways, I might talk about other things, but
Oh, sweet.
I'll mostly talk about like how to
Got
play the game.
I got one of the thingamajiggies.
Oh, tentacle, sweet.
Yeah. I
Um,
like the same evolution as Tentacruel, so
yeah.
I knew that.
So I'm making money, as you can see, because the lions are very popular, but they cost a lot to feed and maintain, so keep that in mind. Uh, Carnivores are just more expensive than herbivores. Welfare, habitat, enrichment. Oh, habitat's getting bad. Okay. This is a good time to show you guys something. It's snowing, and they don't like snow, so this is what you do. You go to habitat, heaters and coolers. You can do a heater or a cooler. They do about the same thing, but the heater will automatically heat things. The cooler will automatically cool things, but you can alternate them in this menu to kind of get them to see. And they melt the snow, so the animal doesn't have to deal with snow. Now, if your zoo is in a biome that is very cold, you pretty much have to use heaters everywhere. If it's in a biome that's very hot, you have to use coolers pretty much everywhere. It's kind of a give or take in that sense. Um, Here's some of the things I've gotten, some shelters and stuff like that. This shelter over here I created. See if I remember how to turn on the light. Oh, here we go. Here's the shelter I created. It's the crisscross shelter, or the cross shelter, one of the others. Um, because of the cross in the window. And giant tree up top. So yeah, kind of give you a better look at the thing. What? Ooh,
What do you want?
cookie brownie.
This one will have icing.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one might get the icing.
Okay.
I think chocolate cream cheese frosting would be okay.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah.
Throw it in there.
Sweet. Anyways, Uh, so yeah, and I might show you guys how to build one of these things, but here's my, I sort of put some things on the walls on the inside to kind of decorate it with moss a little. Um, here's one of my tiger lion things. Oh, gee. Enrichment low. I haven't unlocked enrichment yet. That's what you do with the research. You get enrichment. Other than that, her stats are good. She's not pregnant, so I thought she would be. You, do mating. Mate. Do what men do. Mate. Well, women mate too, but that's beside the point. Mount thy queen. Anyways, not you. Damn it, woman.
Love you.
I love you too. Now everyone's gonna know that we're into kinky things. I need to get another cleaner for the park because this dude's not doing his job. Sweet, I got more money. Okay, I gotta stare at the menus sometimes just to remember where everything is. But, keeper, mechanics, caretakers, hire a caretaker. Uh, let's see, the mechanic has a low workload. You definitely want more than one because when they're on break, right? Like, you know, hire another vet. I think, yeah, you can name them so you can change their name. Chuck Ferris, Chuck Norris, whatever you want to do, you know. I will show you guys a good way to make money, cash. There's two types of currency. There's the cash and there's the ecology point or conservation credits, ecology points, whatever. Um, and the cash, here's a good way to do it. Habitat. Wait, not habitat. Facilities. Yeah, facilities. Small animal exhibits. You get some Planet Zoo exhibits. Let's just do a small one. And you want to have it in a place with high traffic so people come to it more. I just picked the small Planet Zoo one. That's a little more than the exhibit, but it's got a shell and it's got these things, the education boards. You want good education in your park. The higher the education, the higher your rating. So you definitely want that. Now, let's go to exhibit trading. Let's pick an exhibit animal. Something that can mate. The scorpions are very good. They breed like crazy, so let's adopt two of them, male and female. Actually, let's give them a harem. I don't know if two women is a harem, but whatever. Okay. I guess you know what they say about three's company, but and there you go. Now, when they breed, first you want to fix the climate. It's never set right. Sometimes it is, but it's pretty rare. You know. Let's make it a little warmer. But yeah, and then you want this chick to get out of the way. Exhibit, education board, giant desert hairy scorpion. So people will read them. Now, when they breed, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into the zoo, go into animals, and when they breed, you'll see a bunch of these. click on a bunch of them and sell them. Sell them for cash, and you'll get some good money out of it. So, and that's another way to kind of keep your zoo afloat if you're having trouble with money. Is kind of invest in these things. Um, I swear, this woman, I married her. I'm stuck. I don't know. I love you too. Anyways, just MGTOW was right. No, no. MGTOW's wrong about a lot of things. No, but anyways, pardon me. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's true. She is making me brownies. Okay. Back to learning about a video game I'm teaching. Okay. This damn Norton fucking. Okay, this path. Damn it, Norton. Shush. Okay. There's different paths you can pick. I usually go with Lodge Wood just because I like it. They added some paths, ice path, wooden path, stuff like that. Q, I might do that separately. There's a lot to kind of show about this game. The staff paths, this only staff can walk on, so we're gonna make another one right there, just so they have quick access. Because I'm gonna put something over here. So let's add a path. I'm doing the light path. Normally the directional mouses are faster, but in this file they're messed up for some reason. Okay, so there we go. Now this is kind of a big surface area. You can kind of see the size of my other enclosures. I usually make enclosures much bigger than they need to be. That's kind of a good thing, but kind of a bad thing. It's kind of a bad thing because it'll cost you more in terms of square footage. The square footage you use will go to your taxes every year. That being said, if you have a bunch of animals in one zoo, or not zoo, in one enclosure, then you're going to want a lot of space so they can roam around, and that space is dependent per animal. Keep that in mind. It's per animal. So, like for example, just to get to, and it's only for megafauna. It's not for exhibit animals. Exhibit animals have, I mean, they get overcrowded too, but see the area, 816 meters squared. So I can have double this. Actually, no, I can have way more than this. What am I saying? 16,942 meters. So, yeah, that's how much I can have. Way more than that, but I think I can have 12 animals of this caliber, I think, if they ever breed. But, so there's the genetics, the size. Size indicates quite a few things, mostly like competitiveness and breeding. If animals have access to, like multiple animals have access to the same mate, they will compete to see which one earns the prize, so to say. That is dependent on size. The bigger the animal, the more they'll win. Longevity is how long they'll live, their lifespan. Fertility is how likely they are to breed. That is very indicative of their species. Pandas don't breed like barely at all. Peacocks breed like crazy, like So it just depends on the animal. Immunity. No, immunity is damn it, woman, is They're resistant to diseases. I'm trying to teach people things. Immunity is their resistance to disease. You'll have to quarantine them if they get diseases. Diseases happen more often if you have a open enclosure. You can have open enclosure with some animals. Peacocks you can, for example. Let me see. Oh, it's up here. Zoopedia. Like, for example, just to run through the aardvark natural habitat, it shows you where it's from, the biomes. Now, you want to have plants based of the biome of that animal. You want to make their habitat full of that thing. Now, the temperature is based on the heaters and the coolers, that kind of stuff. The boundary requirement is what grade it is. Brick is grade 5, so it's very durable, and it's climb proof. S Animals that can climb don't put wooden fences or wooden enclosures because they'll climb the damn things and escape, like every time. Um, then you have the species data, life expectancy, that's how long you can expect them to live. Um, and it's 18 years in game, so it is for 18 years. It's not just, measured up super fast like it is in some games. Age of sexual maturity, 2 years. So at 2 years, it becomes an adult. Incubation or gestation period, 7 months. So that's how long it's pregnant. Interbirth, that's how long it takes between birth. Reproduction captivity, that's how easy it is to reproduce. Um, Things like that. The mating system tells you if they're polygamous or if they're monogamous. Relation with humans. Can guest enter habitat? That's a big one. Yes. So for aardvarks, you can have. Let me show you in barriers. You can have a guest gate or a tracked airlock. A guest gate um, basically allows guests to walk into the enclosure. You cannot do that for every animal. A lot of animals you can't do that. You can't do that for pretty much any carnivore. Like pretty much any carnivore. You can do it for peahens and or peafowls or whatever, and you can do it for aardvarks and a couple maybe warthogs maybe. Um, but again, like there's only so many animals you can do that with. So actually, let's check the heat map. Oh wow, it's balanced out. Okay. Oh wait, no, it's not in that. Okay, temperature. Yeah. See, this tells you how hot it is. This is. Let's lower that a little bit. Lower that a little bit. Just to lower it a little bit, just to not make it too hot. But yeah, again, if this was like a tundra biome or whatever, then you'd want to have heaters along the path for the guests so they don't freeze their knickers off, things like that. I'm not even gonna ask what that means.
Keep the window open and it's cold.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, I keep the window open. Anyways, I like windows, and I like beans. But anyways, that's maybe. Anyways, I'm trying to teach, damn it. The eat beans. I got her to say words. Anyways, um, let's do. Uh, Now you unlock more barriers as you progress. So, like as you do mechanic research, you unlock more barriers. This is just what you start out with. So, red brick, if anything that's strong or powerful, you want red brick. Wood logs is for things that can't climb, like aardvarks, warthogs, peahens, things like that. You do not want it for any kind of bear. Bears can climb. I don't think black bears can, but every other bear can. But we're gonna do wood. for this one. And I'll show you guys how to make windows. Okay, so see, there's a pretty big habitat, about the size of those two combined. I can divide it in half. I can divide it into quarters, or I can just leave a big empty space like this. Let's do a wooden gate. Okay, so we got a gate. Let's pick the animal. Yeah, not lions. Okay, that got rid of that. All right. Yeah, the elephants like bring in the most revenue, but they are expensive as hell to feed. Holy crap, are they expensive to feed? Let's see, what should we do? Let's do ostrich. I don't do ostriches much. Now, franchise requires an internet connection, just so you know. Okay, let's pick a male. Bad immunity. Ooh, that's a good male. A little more expensive, but that's fine. Oh, it's a gold one too. Okay, cool. Female, low immunity, but everything else okay. What about the other female? No fertility. Wow. Okay, that's bad. Oh, that's another female. Alright, let's do that one. Sometimes someone else will nab it, so it really depends. Come on. Yes. Okay. Now we go into animal storage. For some reason, this has animals from all over the place. For my other zoos, for some reason, I have no idea why. Come on. There we go. Habitat 3. Okay, this is loading. Let me pause this. It's always good to pause just to kind of, give it a second to kind of load and stuff sometimes. God, I mentioned internet and then it craps out. What the hell? Okay. Oh, I was going to show you how to make windows. Okay, let's make windows here. Double click. And then go here to window glass. Now, concrete you can paint, but I forget how to do that. Oh, you can make them climb proof even if they're climbable. Curved barriers, level window top bottom, window top height, window base height. Okay. And then we have ostriches. Okay, now click on the ostrich. Enrichment you will unlock later. Again, this is for people just starting out their zoo. Here's the terrain. Go to terrain and then sort of paint into what they want. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm offline all of a sudden. All right. Crap. Okay. I might have to end it here. Okay. I'm sorry about that, guys. Um, yeah. Um, oh, it's back online. Okay. What time am I at? 26 minutes. Okay. Um, all right, I'm gonna wrap it up here, but to finish that.